digging the music though.
It's got a lot of arms.
Yep.
Like many.
6, 7, 6.
Alright. This first game is just immediate swap.
Don't know.
Looks like it.
Looks like immediately it's like, let's have solid aggro and then figure out what his abilities are. Target analysis, it seems to be on the main tank.
Probably
Sure.
should get away. Oh wait, you can't go.
Oh yeah, it's a swap.
Oh hey, you're alive. Oh, I know it. Oh, you're fine. Cool.
I'm just gonna go as a debuff. You should probably read it.
I'm
I
tethered
can't
to
be
someone.
near anybody. Oh. Okay. So you either gonna be away from people or be near people.
Mine said remote regression.
Did it have arrows pointing in or out?
That was too fast.
So try just holding that first laser.
I was tethered to Kanata, though.
We should probably stay spread out until we get our debuffs. Because if we need to be away from each other and we're stacked like that, then we just blow up immediately.
We were pretty far apart, and I just got 6 stacks immediately and died.
Maybe we all need to do something. Like if you're like far away, right?
Remote regression. So would that mean maybe you
wanna
need
be
to be
near
close?
people? Yeah.
Because you don't want to be remote?
That's right.
Mine was the other one and it said I can't be near people.
I was tethered to Kanata.
I ran away.
Is this like virus where we should be like spread
I
out?
was running after you.
Debuffs come out?
Let's try if it's arrows pointing away from each other, you should stack. And arrows pointing towards each other, you should get away from each other.
Was everyone tethered?
Were they different
Tethers.
colors? Mine was blue.
We
I
couldn't
think it
get
was
debuffs
on the
for the arrow.
debuff.
I think they're all blue. Bye, Dory. Don't be in a line between Dory and us. Alright, mine is
Local regret.
attack.
Alright, I don't want to be near Carrot.
Oh, that's a
Use
different tether.
wave something. Oh,
Carrot.
okay, that's bad.
Oversampled wave cannon. It's like,
Ow!
look at all of these
What on earth?
taking patch damage here.
Seems like me and
Like-
Carrot are doing it right.
Local.
Our tether ran out and we both blew up. Did you see that, Carrot?
Yeah.
I think Tyleet and I were doing it right.
Maybe at the end of the tether, you need to get out of that explosion like chaos. Big bang.
Just a second. Photoshop is waking. Is like, after 10,000 years, I'm finally free. I'm like,
So you had in their trash can?
So, did you somehow steal hate from me at the beginning?
It's probably what happened.
okay, there's my screenshot of the debuff that I got.
So the data corruption does happen when the effect ends, so we have to figure out how to get rid of those debuffs before it ends. What else did he cast during that phase? He did some like he had
That
some screens
wave
come out.
thing.
Maybe we have to get hit by that.
I got hit by it and I died.
Hey, I just remembered. This is the what was it? It was T7.
11? The tethers?
No, it was not in the last raid tier. This was in the like second raid tier, wasn't it?
Forward and
This
back.
is melee side.
Oh, yeah. Okay, so
6?
So wait. Did
Inflation?
2 people get that?
no, it wasn't Rafflesia. It was the Chimera whatever dude, where he had the green tethers.
Oh, the Hydra.
Yeah. Yeah, you had the Christmas tethers and the blue tethers.
Is that where the similarities end? Because I think that's it.
Well, no, they had a similar thing where it was like red and green spread apart, and like the blues stacked.
No, you got in 11. You got given color, and you had to stay with your color or something. I thought, and if you were too far apart, you got stacks and died.
I have PTSD from those ones.
It was a long time ago.
So, are we gonna assume that the explosion at the end needs to be lived through, like shielded through, or do we think there's something we need to do during that phase?
Well, I'm pretty sure when people died was when we got stacks of vulnerability, thus probably screwing us for the damage we actually had to take.
How much, it was Tylene and Carrot?
No, it was me and Carrot. How much did we take from that final explosion, Carrot?
I don't know. He was doing other skills at the same time.
Oh,
I
it
did
only
have
had-
a bunch of. I had a bunch of vulnerabilities on me, actually. Yeah.
Yeah, it only did 58,000. You should be able to live through it.
Placeholder took 58 grand, 39 grand, 20 grand.
So it was a multiple hit explosion.
Well, no, we were taking regular ticks from the local regression, even spread out.
We were pretty
Okay.
far away. Were we not far enough away?
I mean,
I think you-
20k
I-
tick means livable. 59.
I got a question. 4 people get each debuff, right?
Seems like it.
So both the sets of people who have local regression, do both sets have to stay away from each other? Because that's how I read that.
I think so.
I'm
sure.
not even certain that we will get 4 tethers.
Actually, it says you can't be in close proximity with other people that have local. So, like, if I have local, I can go stand with the people that don't have it, and it'll be
Correct.
fine. I just can't be near other people that have local.
That's what I'm saying is, like, do the local people need to be in the plus pattern around the boss so that they don't get hit by somebody else who may have the same tether?
We
I
can't be in
know.
a plus because at some point you hit the half the screen with the blue thing.
All I know is that we have not gotten there with everyone alive because we still haven't solved the first mechanic, which is the giant laser.
I think somebody just stole hate from me. I think it's supposed to be on the person with hate.
Sorry. I can only do that once a fight, so
Do what once a fight?
like I only have good burst one time. So make sure that you can keep it off me for that one time.
Yeah, I guess there is kneecaps.
Thanks, Tylee.
Maybe it's on ramp.
He was definitely tracking me. There's gotta be a way to do that.
Pretty sure the answer is hallowed ground.
Pretty sure he was tracking me, and you might not have a paladin. That should not be your solution.
I didn't get any debuff this time. Is it because
Okay.
someone was dead?
I was dead.
Okay. So it's like Alexander, where you can cheese it if one person's dead. Just skip the mechanic.
I felt wrong.
Those things exploding at the end are all multi-hit explosions. Gotta be doing something, but I don't think we can let these things expire.
Okay. People with the same tethers will not hit other people with the same tethers.
Oh yeah, because like Tylede and Cam were like standing on top of each other.
I did that just to make sure.
Okay. So I think we can just do a plus around the boss.
Actually, we can do a line.
Oh yeah, we
He's
can
still-
do a line. That's right.
He still hits half, or like 3/4 of the arena with a giant pie slice thing. Or I guess a pie thing, so we can't like be anywhere on not here and see.
And what if we are supposed to do it?
If that's a thing, then sure.
It could be one of those things where you he hits everybody with a thin pie slice, so we have to be spread out kind of around him. Or at least not
Well,
stacked up.
there's nothing in front of him. Like, I'm standing in front of him and he doesn't hit me with that move.
Alright, well let's keep pulling him so that we can try to at least get the
Wasn't Ad about to come out?
I have no idea.
fuck if I know, we were all dead.
Well, based on that text, it sounds like he's making other stuff.
I mean, he killed us with like weird little orb things of a mechanic that we're obviously failing.
He killed us with HTML.
Yeah, okay, so I think I figured this out. He will use that on the first person that hits him. Oh, we split the damage.
Ha!
How did you die though?
I don't know. I don't know, I might have shielded you.
Some people didn't split up, I think.
Okay, well,
Uh,
at least on that one, I lost my debuff as soon as the failure or the whatever thing happened.
Yeah, you have a debuff just long enough for the laser to hit you, but I don't know, I think I might have taken like the brunt of the damage.
Garrett
Okay.
has a shield.
Okay.
50k
Here's
shield.
where we're gonna try Imda-Goodering it. So the person with the target marker who gets the so like I'll be over here, I'll get the little target marker, and then I'm gonna move to this spot here, and we're all just gonna split it with Tam in the front.
This is gonna be the fastest way I've ever seen.
For science. Wait, what? Okay.
We're going.
we're just testing.
Alright.
Him to good. I like that.
Alright, well I guess Tam, you're the one going to the back.
Back of the line.
Go to C. Go to C.
Yep. Don't think that was
Nope.
an option.
So yeah,
I think we just have to mitigate it.
It didn't actually do that much.
63k unmitigated.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
think we just need to mitigate it.
Alright,
Well, then
well
there's no point in stacking for it. It didn't split the damage at all, did it?
Nope.
sure. I'll just try using cooldown.
I guess just point it away from the party. Before
Yeah, I'm just gonna point it to B.
Okay. Let's see the timing on that debuff. Because let's do the debuff. Okay, 8-second shield. Ow, 8
How much damage?
200,000. You cannot raw dog that.
Wow, that's not the right spot. What the heck?
We need to figure out how to aim that thing too, because we can't be hitting the whole range.
Ow!
Does he do that in front of him? Or has he been like targeting someone with that?
That,
giant
the safe spot was west that time.
Yeah.
Which is like, what? No one was there.
Where were you, Tam, when you did that?
Tam was
I was
north,
in front of him.
north.
I got hit.
Alright. So I want to try that again. This time, can we get a Adloc on the raid before the pull?
You had one. It was 50k. So you took 200.
On the raid. Can I get an Adloc on the raid before the pull? A spread Adloc.
Are you not able to provoke the boss after he gets hit with the magic vulnerability?
It's not based on threat. I was not on top threat.
It's based on
Oh,
the
no,
target.
yeah. So after the first one gets hit, you can't then, like, after he gets the magic vulnerability buff, you can't just pop it off.
He's not
It's-
he's not hitting his target. He's hitting the person he put the debuff on.
I see. Just gotta home gang it or something and hope he doesn't do it more than once. Or hollowed it.
I'm saving Hull for something, so which means well,
At home gang.
That works. But we can't guarantee it's on hand. Two crops. Let's see what happens.
Facing forward, charging blue. Behind him, Dave. Okay, yeah, we can't have the debuff at the end of it. We have to get rid of it somehow. They just keep exploding, we all die.
Gotta be a way.
Does getting hit by the blue AoE take off the debuff?
I think failing the mechanic gets rid of the debuff and makes you just take a lump sum of damage.
Yeah, it didn't seem like we had it for 20 seconds, did it? Did anyone actually see what their timer was at when we wiped? I don't even know if that's healable through Solenta. Like, if you fail it, like, you die instantly. Because you start taking stacks of magic vulnerability up, like, every time you're failing the mechanic. Are you sure it's not because your partner died? Here, they're too shy to admit it.
Alright. Do we? Yeah, we got it.
Didn't we try this already? I feel like we tried that already.
So that killed you through the Adloc.
It was not a crit.
Well, I mean, I'm not going to expect us to get a crit on every pull.
So the thing is, you survived it though. Why did you take
I survived that. Well, I don't know, because I had the magic Vuln up. I think this is something that's just supposed to be solved with the tanks. I think this is
Yeah.
supposed to be like, Tank without the debuff in... Sorry. Tank with debuff in back, tank without debuff in front. So we can try that.
Like, there was a time that it clipped Tam, and it almost killed Tam, but it didn't kill you.
And you guys both get hit by it if you're stacked?
Yeah.
If
It's-
you're
it's
stacked,
pretty
you will
wide.
both get hit by the magic vulnup.
Yeah, you want to be away from the magic ball. And
But get in front of the laser.
Yeah.
Either way, we'll just try this mechanic with both things.
Upload another cooldown.
Well, found his aggro range.
This is relevant information.
Alright, I'll get in front of you. Alright, that was 80k. It was not quite raw dog, but it was pretty close. So,
You can look through.
what kind of cooldown did you have, Tam?
I just put Rampart up.
So that was basically no. Very very thin cooldowns there.
Alright, yeah, we had like 10 seconds left there, so something else caused us to all start explode. Wasn't the end of the...
Yeah, I didn't
Yeah.
have a tether, so and I exploded from it also. So
Maybe,
it's whatever he's
Maybe
doing.
somebody died.
No, yeah, someone died, but I'm just saying like it's not the tether that's doing it. I'm just confirming that because I didn't have one and I still exploded to the same thing everyone else.
Also,
Probably.
Placeholder and I did not get hit by the first arrow for some reason.
It's conal behind. Yeah, there's a safe
Yeah, we were
spot
in the safe
behind him
spot.
in a cone, just like.
I think he turns when he does that. He faces a random person.
And then behind him is safe, so we want to... That's weird, because then we have to like move if we have to, but then the people that have range tethers need to also move, but not get too close. This is weird.
I was just wondering if there's a way to bait that so it's predictable.
The tethers? I could try standing far away and see if IO's got a close one or something.
No, bait the being.
You said it did 80k to you and you've got 76. You're probably
What?
gonna get through it.
No. Talking about the other mechanic.
Oh, the AoE one? If we faces someone to do it and we're all stacked up, he's always going to face the same person, right? Or the same section.
Yeah, Tam, you got hit by the front here, right?
That was confusing.
Yeah.
I lost my tether when that happened.
Oh no, I died earlier. So
Was it you? I was tethered. I thought I was tethered to Tam,
Oh,
unless you were stacked on Tam. So and then I lost my tether when we got hit by that, which was weird.
I know I did go to tether to someone who was at me.
No, I had a close tether.
Oh,
I thought it was Tam. So I went up
No,
there.
I had a far tether, I think.
yeah. I was at D. Also, if, like, I'm at D and Celeste is at B, there's no way we're both getting to the back, right? That doesn't feel right. Yeah, same.
Stay away from me.
did it!
Ooh, that's 4 magic vuln. We did not do that correctly, whatever it was.
It happened again.
Oh, your tether disappeared randomly?
Yeah.
I wonder if it's like Reflasia, just gotta run like super far or something.
Or really close,
Or
but
really
you guys have. I
Maybe
don't
it's like
know.
reflation. You have to stop moving.
Oh.
I wasn't moving.
Like, right when I stacked on my partner, and then, I don't know, well, he was doing an AoE too at the same time, so I'm not sure what stopped it, but then it was.
Maybe you have to be both moving and not moving in superposition.
My brain's exploding.
He hit to the front and back that time, not to his...
So here's what I'm thinking. He shoots something at each type of tether. Because last time when I got tethered with the blue and stood on Tam, no one was standing with us and we were safe. And this time a green and red tether stood on us and we got shot. with
Yeah,
something.
he shot in front and behind him that time, so his sides were safe, and the green tethers were both, like, at A and C's.
They
Positions
were
the
parallel as opposed to perpendicular.
Interesting.
So maybe we need to bring the range tethers to D, but then they're gonna get hit every time if he's targeting them.
Yeah. Then they die to the next thing.
Well, I'm going to the bathroom.
Good luck!
We didn't try like A12, like max cross.
Alright, I'm gonna try something out here. We're gonna say just for the sake of argument, we're gonna have one of the tethers go AC, one of the tethers go BD, one of the blues stack on 1, and the other one stack on 2.
You think there's a world where the people at 1 and 2 just get blown up by the cone?
Yep.
I don't know.
That
just
sounds
gonna
like
try it
exactly what's gonna happen.
We're just gonna fucking try it out. Why not?
Alright, let's do it.
Who's standing at 1 and 2?
Okay,
Blues.
alright. No. 1 and 2. The blues.
Okay.
We're gonna use the arena to its max.
All right. If I get a tether or green and red, I'll go to A.
Also, we should keep track of who's getting what color tether. Have people gotten different tethers every time?
It seems random. I've been
I've-
trying to
Yep.
like be really far out too. It doesn't seem to.
I've gotten both.
There's no
colors.
proximity that seems
Yep.
to be involved in it.
But like, has a tank ever been tethered to a tank? Has a healer ever been tethered to a healer?
I don't think so.
So I think that might be what we have to do. It's like, oh yeah, okay. If you're a tank and you have red, you go to A. If you're a tank and you have blue, you go to 2. Like something like that. And if you're a healer and you get red, you go to B. And if you're a healer and you get a blue, you go to 1.
What if both tanks have red?
That's what I'm saying. I don't think that can happen.
No, I mean, you have red, but you're tethered to a DPS, and I have red, and I'm tethered to a DPS.
So what I'm saying is, in past fights, they usually set these up so that that does not happen. So we should keep track of what kinds of tethers we get and who we're tethered to see, because my guess is it's going to be one tank gets a red tether, one tank gets a blue tether, one healer gets a red tether, one healer gets a blue tether, assuming everyone's alive.
To Solenta's point too, I'm pretty sure I haven't gotten linked to another DPS yet. I think DPS can only get linked to tanks and healers.
That would support my theory. Asymmetry.
I'm all about that asymmetry.
I mean, one of the reasons why I think they like to do that sort of branch point is so that you can set up a set of rules where, like I was saying, like if you're a tank, then you go here. If you're a healer, you go here. But since there's two of each, it's random which of the two you get.
So, where are the locations again here?
So if you're a tank, and you have the tank plus whatever is going to be in the north-south, so tanks will go to A, the DPS tether to the tank goes to C. Healers with the tether, red tether, will go on the BD axis.
Is there any reason for all the blue tethers not to stack together?
What?
Is there any reason for the 4 people that have blue to not stack on the same spot?
Don't know. It might have to do with the diffuse laser. So then we're gonna have the tank blue go to 2, healer blue go to 1. We're just gonna see if that does anything discernible, or if we just prove that this theory is wrong.
Okay.
I think Tylee's still in the restroom.
Then I'm gonna get a soda.
Oh, I wish I could have some.
Back.
Okay, just to catch you up, what we're trying this time is, as a DPS, if you have red tether and you're tethered to a tank, you're going to go to C. If you have red tether and you're tethered to a healer, you go to D. If you have blue tether and you're tethered to a tank, you go to 2. If you have blue tether and you're tethered to a healer, go to 1.
See.
Let's
You
go.
ready, Carrot?
It actually did not pop up window for me. Oh, that barely hit us at all. Wow.
Everyone started to explode.
Telly died. Is that because you're taking too much damage?
Well, he did the diffuse wave cannon, which did almost no damage this time.
Well,
And then he did the other
no.
one.
He died before the diffuse cannon.
No, he didn't.
Yeah, he did.
I watched everyone's health at the time of the diffuse cannon, and it was like maybe a fifth of anyone's health.
Well, we got
And then he did the-
stacks.
I saw him go down before the animation went out.
Well, I don't think that's correct, but it was the second move after the diffuse that killed literally everybody.
The thing that killed everyone was everyone's tether started exploding. I think it was like a chain reaction. So once one person dies, it's like that tether gets ruined and then everyone just starts exploding. Also, the positions we're in didn't seem to affect his conal AoE like at all. Because only the back was safe. The sides still got smacked, I think.
Yeah, those are like the fail mechanic kind of vuln stacks where you just die. Well, what do we do then?
Maybe blue tether stack on the butt?
I mean, has his butt always been safe?
No.
I know there was the one time it wasn't, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, we can try to have, like, the reds go left to right and the blues just stack south.
It's only been two things, right? He's only ever hit in front and back or on the sides? Or his back's either safe or his sides are safe? Is that what we've seen so far?
I believe
I don't
so.
know. There has to be something, like, based off of the preceding mechanic, there has to be something to make the next mechanic work or not.
Does he have a spell name when he's casting the AoE?
Isn't that the diffuse laser?
That's there's the diffuse laser cannon, and then there's the overloaded wave cannon.
So they had different names, the two AoEs?
Sorry, stay away from me.
Nope, you nailed it.
I think I know what it is.
Diffuse hit in front of him and he was like pointing his arms in front
Oh
of him.
no, there's a giant thing.
I think I know what it is.
Alright, so Carrot, are we about to explode in 4 seconds here? What's going on?
Well, no, I'm not telling
Oh,
you.
me and Tam, I think we're about to die. Oh no, we survived it. And then we got hit for 126, or 1.26 million. Okay.
You got two
Okay.
wall stacks.
I think the diffuse laser, there's an arc that goes over him, and you want to be in line with the arc.
Oh, are
in
you
order
talking
not
about
to
like
get hit?
we have to look at his model?
No. There's like little blue circles that appear above him in an arc, and I think you just need to be in line with those in order to not get hit.
He put a bunch of arms in front of him and then shot in front of him. Like,
Because I didn't get hit
I saw
in
the
the
blue
front.
orbs too.
I didn't get hit in the front.
Can we just pull
It's
him a
a-
bunch of times, like really fast, just so that we can get more?
It's not like
Like,
what was that, Alex 11? Where we had to keep looking at him and what direction he was facing.
A11, like
There was
whatever,
one where I had to
Cruise
change my
Chaser?
entire HUD so I could see him. I had to see the boss and like what was happening.
Rip.
That's probably better.
Oh,
Bye.
it's not. It's
Bye
not
guys. Bye guys.
Midori.
The problem is that if someone dies to that, then we don't have enough people open for this. Alright. Okay, I see
All right,
the
get
orbs.
BD.
Oh, we got too far away from each other. Damn.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
This
And then
is the left.
he has hands on his console.
Alright, so the blue tethers are either going to be at, are we going to do D and C or B and C? Because it seems like we need to be in either one of those positions for the blue people.
Yeah, sure. We'll just say B or C, depending on whichever is safe. It also looks like you don't have to be super spread out, so, like, I'm just gonna, like, move these in for the sake of this. Now we're just gonna clean these up really quick. Okay.
Alright, so blue is either going to B or C, and then the red are going to have to be at
Yeah.
actual
So
spots themselves.
same as before. Tanks will be on. We'll say tanks are on A or B. Tanks and healers are on A or B. DPS are on C and D. For red tethers. And you want to stand in line with his thing.
Who's that on?
Sans carrot. I can move to you for that. It's BD. Alright, now what?
Oh no. Just die.
Loading.
No,
You
I
just die. You just die. It's just you cast a spell and you die. Alright, so, I mean,
whoever I was tethered to exploded almost immediately.
yeah, it might have been, like, that might be a left or right side thing. Where we have to keep watching his model. I noticed when I was dead earlier that, he did a little arm thing on the side that had, or an explosion on the side that had the glowing arm, but it's hard to tell because it dies so fast. AC.
Do we actually have enough time to like see that and adjust accordingly? That seems really tight for a mechanic like that.
I wouldn't
I don't know.
Will die before I did. My tether stayed on me until we officially wiped when the damage was enough to wipe out everybody.
Kanata, do you need some glamour prisms?
Oh.
How embarrassing.
Oops.
Everyone look at him before he changes it.
I can't even
Look,
change it.
look at his shame.
And his shoes.
I can't even change it.
His shame.
AC.
Now what?
And on the side that doesn't have a bunch of shit on it? Nope.
Nope.
He definitely put up the screens on his left, and the right almost looked safe, but everyone started exploding, so it's hard.
But like it's always been the left side. That's where his panels are. Like, have you ever seen him do the right side?
I don't know. I haven't had enough samples.
I think you had like 10 samples. They were all left. Sure, let's all head over to the right side. Maybe it is the first pattern, right? It could just be set.
I could flip a coin 100 times and get heads every time. But I guess we can find out.
It's like tethers in 11. If it's set 99% of the time, then we could just bank on that. Until it's not, and then we all die because we have 4 fifths in the middle. Also would recommend the fights.
Nah.
We want Midori to get hit by more lasers, clearly. Oh, I should be fine. BD. Oh, it's on the right side now.
Oh, hey.
Oh, we dropped our tethers. How did we all drop our tethers?
People died.
Oh, everyone dropped them, didn't they? I know, I guess there's a few out there, though.
Oh, and the tethers expire at exactly the right time so that you get the magic Voln up right when that effect happens.
So are we going to assume there's a way we have to get rid of the tethers before that happens?
I assume there's a way that you have to get rid of the tethers before that happens.
I don't think the tethers do very much when they explode. They only
Yeah,
put
that's
the
When they
debuff.
explode,
Well, that's where all the
Yes.
damage comes from. They
they
explode
give
and do
you
damage.
the magic debuff that makes you take 100 times more magic damage.
But if we don't get hit by the mechanic, then it doesn't matter. Because it's been
It
the
looks
case
like
every time.
The
It looks like it
third-
hits everywhere.
The third one looks like it hits everywhere.
Well, then that's bad. Because the first two, you actually do get a debuff, but you just don't get hit by the mechanic.
It's thoughtful like that.
Sorry, I'm ready. I'm ready.
You definitely put the screens on the right that time, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Yep.
AC.
After you get that hit.
Oh, left side.
In fact, the way we're splitting in these cardinals is putting us really far away from each other when it comes time to adjust for them.
Yeah, we should be close to the boss's ring.
Should be max melee.
Hang on a second. I'm gonna move us in even more.
We should be testing to see how far the spread tethers have to actually be spread. Because we might not have to be across the map from each other if we only gotta be like on opposite sides of the boss.
Notice the way markers are moving closer every time. Try to be on the way markers.
Eventually it's gonna be like chaos we're fighting in this hitbox with a blaze face.
Sounds correct to me.
Like, it doesn't really make sense for, like, a melee DPS to be hanging out on the map for more than a couple seconds.
AC. D side.
Oh, what?
I
You
saw
might have been
tethers
too
start to
close.
Yeah, we might have been too close, actually. Because we're like, oh, isn't this a conal? Shouldn't we be, like, closer in? And then we exploded.
Yeah.
Maybe it is just half a room. Let's assume it's half a room, and we'll just be far apart.
Yeah, so in that case, you have the red tethers going like southwest, northwest.
Yeah.
BD. Right side. B side.
How are we too?
Are we supposed to be on the side of the screens?
No. So, where are the blue tethers at that moment? Are you stacked on the waymarker?
I was stacked pretty much on B with whoever I was tethered with.
It looked like the range tether started exploding first, but I was like all the way down here.
It might be a 90-degree cone, in which case we have to, like, if the red tethers happen, they have to be like over here, going north-south.
I didn't get hit by any, like the AoE, like the tether started exploding because we were probably too close.
No, I think that what happens is the well, anyway, let's try just being a little further away from the boss in the safe direction, just like third ring out at least.
Does anybody need to go to sleep?
Yes.
Well, actually, so the 2 range tethers also need to be away from each other too, right? Not so
Yes.
much like the one you're split from, but the other person who also has it. So those people probably got too close.
Actually, that's possible.
Because it says you can't be with someone with the same error, so you both still have, remote regression or local regression. So someone's gonna have to be on the inside, and the other people have to be on the outside. Otherwise, we cross the streams, and you know what happens.
Hey, at least we figured out one mechanic. AC. Left the B side.
Wait, where's my
I
tether?
lost my tether. We both lost ours. We were close enough to make them explode, but we still lived through it. Maybe we have to actually get rid of them one by one or something. Because you and I exploded ours, Kanana.
Yeah.
If they don't do that much damage, maybe we could stagger the explosion, and then you just heal through.
Oh, they give
Hello, world.
AoE like debuffs when they explode, so we can do it during the phase where we don't take damage.
Yeah, we just have to start making
Yeah.
them go off.
And yeah, we had to stagger them because they last like 2 seconds, and they do damage.
Yeah, because it's getting hit by, like, it's because we're exploding like 3 of them at the same time that we're all dying. But if we just did like one or 2, or I don't know.
Well, we have to do 4 before he finishes his 4th or 3rd
Right.
ability.
But if we do the dodging mechanics right, then we shouldn't be getting hit by that stuff, right?
Someone said
standing-
they had to go, right?
Yes.
Alright, well, let's not...
Is this a thing we should still not watch videos and stuff for? Yes. Okay.
That's up to everybody. How do you guys feel?
I already did. This is really painful.
Rip.
This is interesting. I mean, it might be painful to be watching, but this is why you don't watch, and then it's less painful.
Then you get to be the one to have crackpot theories.
Well, I need to stay alive in order to keep you guys alive to watch the fight, so... I'm stuck.
I mean, so we're like way off or what?
I just...
Oh, is somebody looking at it right now?
I'll just say because you figured it out that you do have to stagger the explosions. So you're correct there.
It's a good start.
I think we made pretty good progress.
Got to the phase.
We completed one mechanic.
I mean,
We got 2 mechanics down.
we completely
We
figured out 2
got-
mechanics, sort of.
We
completely
didn't figure out how we're gonna
one mechanic.
2.
We completely figured out one mechanic, and we had a good head start on the second one.
6 months to clear it. We'll make it in time.
And
Oh,
we'll
and then
get
both the
Echo somewhere in
Ultimas.
there, right? Echo's good.
Yeah.
It'll be fine. Like, I think if we like read a guide, we can like do it in like 3 weeks. But that's not cool. If we're 3 weeks away from 5-0, then sure. And we still haven't gotten.
We have to leave ourselves time for ultimate. And we're nowhere close to clear Vomit.
Yeah.
Or Nail for that matter.
But it's not like it's gonna change any.
Well, I mean, we can't just always say, we'll do it later because that's how you never get something done.
Yeah, we have to finish those in this expansion tier. Not finishing Ultimate would make us all look like Buster Baby Bitch Boys, and I don't want to live in that world.
Says the guy who couldn't stay alive during Shiva.
What?
No! Why would No!
I don't think we can be dating any.
Didn't you need to go to bed? I thought you said you were tired.
Don't you want to run Shiva a couple more times? I think you need to practice.
Oh yeah,
That bow attack though.
I'm gonna put up a party finder for Shiva.
Is that really the meta, or is it to just have people carry you? Because if we go in a party finder, we're just gonna get 6 other black or blue mages, and it's gonna take a year to kill her.
We need to have one person who can be the sacrificial bitch.
Well, no, we need 2, right? Because we need a DPS and a healer.
Yeah. Unless Blue Mage can get a res.
I will if you promise to do it for me when I need it.
I don't think you understand how bad the drop rate is.
I'm just saying.
Or maybe,
yeah, that
maybe we
means
need
you're
to-
committing to do it. That means you're committing to do it for me also. Yes.
maybe a red mage could do it. Can they like do the DPS and the healing required? Do you think?
You can solo it on a warrior.
Well, if
I
someone
know
has to
this
keep all the blue
firsthand.
mages alive. That's the
Can't
problem.
warrior. Maybe I could paladin.
No, someone has to be able to heal the blue mages, because otherwise we just died all the AoEs that are unavoidable.
And res.
Can't you heal yourselves?
It does not heal.
Not for that much.
I mean by going out and learning a heal spell prior to jumping into that.
What am I joining a party for?
Did
Torture.
you want